Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Nightmare Time with Juan. Or, I don't know which channel we post this on. Definitely not the main channel, obviously. That's more normal fan base. This is either gonna be the Nightmare Time with Juan or the Wet Dream Time with Juan. I'll just post part 1 and part 2 on the Wet Dream Time with Juan. That's more of the 18 plus and 18X stuff. I mean, 18X is more gonna be when how do I say this? When I'm comfortable doing 18 pluses, then I'll start to do 18X's and I don't know, just 18 anything. So yeah. What if Deku was in a harem? What if Deku was a harem? What if Deku was the harem god or whatever the fuck? What if Deku had a harem? There it is. So I forgot where my last video took in place. I believe at the end of the video, GG, which is just a side character that's not gonna be talked about again. Was sent home and shit. So I'm just gonna skip off to all the way, and I'm talking all the way where I'm just gonna go to the school theme. I'm gonna say that the teacher says, "Alright, I'm gonna be passing down some notes," and then he just throws their notes in the air and says, "Just kidding, I know you all want to be heroes." And I don't know if I made the teacher a female. I'm just saying it's a male now. Whatever. Because I ain't no having no harem fucking prince teacher. And everybody's just screaming, "Yeah!" and using their quirks. But the only two people aren't using their quirks is Bakugo and Midoriya. Because if they used their quirks, they would destroy the building, literally. I mean, Midoriya could, drown everybody with his water. Or, shock everybody with his fire. With his lightning, sorry. It's 9 o'clock. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. And I'm just making this mostly because, it's night, and I was like, fuck it. So, Midori is just walking to school. I mean, it's not like the first day. He's going to the written exam. And I'm gonna say he does really good for, a guy who's been training his powers for a long time. And, who's used his secret power that he doesn't even know about once. Just once. It's still in his body, just chilling there, waiting to be used, if you know what I'm saying. But he has something in his head that's been going around for a while. Actually, no. Let's do a flashback. Or, let's rewind a couple months. Around a year. So, Midoriya is still in middle school. Third year middle school. And Midoriya, after finishing his normal day of middle school, he decides to walk under a bridge. This is the sludge villain incident. And Midoriya is just, because it's a new route. He's the type of person, he takes sketches of the bridge, everything, in detail. He's a really good artist. He has an entire fucking map of the city. Just because, just in case. He's also, a really good tracker. So if you say, a Pacific street, he exactly knows where that is. And if it's not in his map, then he just looks around in the nearby area where it sounds familiar. And then, let's say it's 6th Street, and the only place he's actually mapped out is 4th and 3rd. So he knows it's in those areas. So he's a great tracker, practically. And I'm gonna say All Might is a female. Okay? Some of you may, think that as What the fuck? Other you people may like, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I don't know. So I'm gonna say Midoriya gets attacked by the sludge villain, but Midoriya automatically knows counters, so Midoriya uses around 10,000 volts of electricity, which is, I think, not a lot. I don't know. I don't know. Voltage. Actually, I do know voltage, not a lot though. Oh, fucking engineering, we're taking a quiz. Damn it, it's on Monday. Oh, fuck, I didn't study. Shit. Oh, well. Anyway, let's say like 10,000 to 100,000 voltage, which could probably kill somebody. I don't know. I don't know how much one lightning bolt of voltage can kill somebody. Probably a ton. It could murder somebody. Okay, so and the sludge villain is completely knocked out because the sludge villain is tough, but not tough against lightning. If it was like any of the other his quirks, like he could handle it. Yeah, I mean wind. It's more like it would blow him away. Wind and lightning are probably the only things. Oh, by the way, sadly we're not going camping anymore. I don't know what the fuck happened. The campsite closed because like literally like a couple hours ago, um like I was just in the car and my mom was like talking about some Halloween stuff and I was like, me and my little sister were like, but aren't we going camping? And then my cousins were like, no, not anymore. I'm like, well shit, that kind of sucks. Oh, I'm getting off track. All Might comes and saves him, and she says, I can't do a female voice. I'm sorry. I am here. I'm just like doing normal voice. I am here. And then she says, oh, I guess you don't need my help, young one. And I'm gonna say he's been sweating. If you saw my last one, you know what this is about. There are no males nearby except him. So, she smells this odor that she enjoys, and it's getting her turned on. No, she will not be joining the harem because I don't want no teacher. I mean, maybe I may make a couple teachers join, but it's all up to you. I'm just the voice. You guys are the community. So, All Might says, "Young boy, you have an interesting quirk. You mind showing me it in a seductive way?" And he says, sure. So he's shooting his fire, shooting some water, shooting some lightning, shooting some air, his power. And he says, but I also have another one, but it only happens a couple times. But I have to say, um, I want true power. And his entire body starts to glow, um, just a pinkish reddish color, and starts making a fragrance. Fragrance. I don't know why I said fragrance or what the fuck I called it. Fragrance that instantly gets All Might even more turned on. And All Might jumps on top of Midoriya, rips off Midoriya's pants and shirt and boxers easily because she's All Might. She gets on Midoriya. She rides him like a horse. You understand me, my guys. And she says, it's bigger than I thought. And she completely loses control and starts going haywire. When I mean haywire, I mean she's fucking going ham on him. And he's just thinking in his mind, wow, I'm having sex with the number one fucking hero. This is awesome. And he busts. He busts the vaginal. And she just falls unconscious out of that entire blast. Knocks on the floor. And because of that, he does get one for all. All for one, one for all. Yes, he does get one for all. I mean, all for one. Wait. One for all. Yeah, he gets one for all. Yeah, he gets one. He gets one for all. Okay, yes, he does. Okay. And he just. I'm going to say that in his backpack, he always keeps extra clothes because this happens frequently. I don't know why I can't say words. Words are hard. Hards are word for me. What? Words are hard for me. What am I saying? Anyway. So Midoriya just kind of goes back home. Inko says, Midoriya, what'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do right now? Or like, what were you doing? You know, you're later than usual. And Midoriya says, a hero was taking my time. Wink, wink. And Inko says, "What? Were you hurt?" And then Midoriya says, "No, but I think they were a bit hurt." I would say that Midoriya knows what he's saying. They hurt. And let's go back to All Might's perspective. After knocking out for I'm saying an hour, she realizes that her quirk isn't really gone. It's more like she realized by like DNA, she meant like sex and like hair shit. So she has to train Midoriya, but Midoriya's already been training his body, so he just needs like a couple months of training. I'm gonna say the next day, All Might goes to Midoriya's house and says, "Oh hi, Midoriya. Oh hi, you must be Inko Midoriya, right?" And then Inko says, "But yes." And then All Might says, I I was talking to your son yesterday, and I would like to train him." And Inko says, "Okay, but you have to ask him, not me." And I'm saying, All Might asks Midoriya, and Midoriya gladly accepts because, well, what does he have to do? What does he have to lose? Nothing. I'm gonna say All Might has been training Midoriya for around 7 months, and in that time, All Might just likes to, have sex with Deku every once in a while. When they're not training. Just a bit of, a 1-2. Enjoyment. And I'm gonna say that Midoriya is going to the entrance exam. I know I'm going through fast, but I just like fast what ifs, you know what I'm saying? Sure, I can't finish them, but I can at least start them. And so Midoriya just kind of for the written exam, he actually gets second place, right behind Momo. And for the physical exam, he actually does really good. Let me explain the physical exam, because I'm not going to rush it like I always do. So I'm going to say that Midoriya just walks into the physical exam room second. Momo's just chilling there for she's been chilling there for 5 minutes. And Momo says, "Oh, hi, you must be Izuku. I've done a lot of research about you. Words are bad." And Midori says, "Oh, so you must be Momo Yaoyorozu. I've done so much research about you and your family's culture. You're really interesting." And Momo just flusters a bit. So, really? because I'm gonna say he's not really sweating. So no sex scenes for a while. Okay? So, that's what I'm kind of telling guys. So I'm gonna say that everybody starts walking in, and Ida says, "You two shouldn't be talking. You two should be getting prepared for this physical exam." And Midori says, "Shut up, Four Eyes. We're having a chat. We're having a chat. We're having a chat. A talky talk. A voice to voice. Okay? Okay." And Ida's just offended by this. He says, "Do you know who my family is?" And Midori says, "I don't give a shit if your family's, if you're the president's kid. I would clap you. You understand me? Okay." And he's just, ugh, damn kid. But, Ida has respect for him because, I don't know, Ida's just that type of weirdo. Has respect for the guy who's about to whoop his ass. Oh, fuck, I have to do the marshmallow project. Fuck, I'm so gonna fail. Okay. Has anybody done the marshmallow toothpick marble test? With marshmallows, toothpicks, trying to make a bridge. Trying to make sure it doesn't fall. Oh, really? Cool. Hit me up. No, just kidding. Don't do that, because I have to do it myself. So yeah. Anyway. And then the physical exam starts. Prison Mike says, "Get ready, get set." I'm like, "Are you ready? Then what are you waiting for? There's no countdowns in a real battle. Go!" Everybody's just booking it. Ida thinks that he can easily just beat Midoriya because he has a speed quirk, and Midoriya's already beating him as hell. He's using his wind pressure and his lightning. His lightning's more for stamina for his feet, and his wind's more for pushing him forward a long leap. His fire's more for speed as well, but he puts fire on his feet so he could run faster, and he's putting lightning in his veins for stamina. He's putting wind for a big blast of air to make him jump higher, and water. He doesn't really use water, only to attack the. He's using water and lightning to attack the robots. So I'm gonna say he uses around 10,000 volts of electricity only on his arms, and he just completely destroys a couple 3-pointers. I'm gonna say it's it shocks one robot and then it shocks another and another. I'm gonna say his power is good enough for three robot stuff. He completely makes a tsunami of water and short circuit around 12 of them. So he has the minimum. He has the average. No, he has the exact perfect point for hero points, for villain points, which is, I think it's 40. Believe me if I'm wrong. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the average or the capacity is 40 for both. I don't know, man. So he just thinks that's good enough to at least get him into a really good class. But then he hears a cry, and he excuse me. Oh, it's my father. My father should be leaving by now. Anyway, my apologies. And so Midoriya is running his ass off with his fucking fire, ice, and fire, water. Fuck me, my guys. Lightning, wind. He's just using lightning to practically. It seems like he's teleporting. He picks up the rubble. Actually, he uses wind to flick the rubble to the wall. He grabs the girl. He uses lightning to practically sprint his ass over there. And then he goes back to the robot. He makes a fucking tsunami, but then he uses wind for a tsunami / tornado. tsunami, and some tornadoes. And I'm gonna say it's my dad again. Sorry. And he uses his fire for a bird called a. I think it's called a griffin. I mean, griffins can be fire, but I'm more looking for what's the firebird? You know, actually, he's just using fire for attack. You know, trying to melt the a phoenix. There it is. He's using his fire for a phoenix, a couple phoenixes. You know, if the robot hits the phoenix, it dies, but then comes back instantly. Then he's using lightning as a lightning cloud pops up on top of the robot, and he says 4K special or elemental magic element. Fuck me, my guy. Elemental crater. That's what it's called. Elemental crater. And he just combines all of them into one power, into one orb, and that orb has like waves, small lightning in there, a couple birds, firebirds, and also some tornadoes. And he shoots it out. He cracks it, he destroys it. It's in his hand. Like he's clutching his hand. He throws it. You just see all these different powers, like, but they're all combined. They're all like different. You see a fire wave, and then you see a lightning phoenix. You see a water tornado. And I believe. Hold on, let me try that again. Let me remember it. So it's a fire wave, a lightning phoenix, a a water tornado, and the last one is wind clouds. The wind clouds are practically it shoots out wind pressure. Practically if you know what wind pressure is, like it's like a small gust of winds that actually like, you know, wind is practically whatever. You can feel it, but pr- pressured wind is more like a fucking gun. It shoots anything faster. That's practically what it is. He makes the wind cloud is more for support now. So it makes the tornado, the fire, the lightning phoenix goes faster. Helps it go faster technically. And they're just switching powers like every 30 seconds trying to defeat this thing. I'm gonna say like every second instead of like every 30, every second. And they just instantly destroy this thing with a big ass fucking, like a big ass atomic bomb. Like all the powers are just like in a big mushroom cloud, and the phoenix just comes out of the crater, or like of the big ass mushroom cloud, just flies up and just explodes itself as like a firework. Victory! And when the teachers were like, "Damn, that kid's power already destroyed it with the first blast. You need to make a fucking atomic bomb." And like, there's no radiation because technically it's not really an atomic bomb. It's more like the aftermath of an atomic bomb without the radiation. So that's good. Sadly, Midoriya is. I mean, actually, it's good. Midoriya is sweating. So all the girls are slightly horny. You know, the less women that are there, the more horny they are. Except there's like, 50% women, 50% girls, like slightly horny. It's like, you know, they're turned on, just don't want to say it to their boyfriends or something like that. Sorry. And so I'm gonna say the one that actually there is not gonna be other sex scene, but there will be like a couple makeout sessions probably. I don't know. It's my what if, but I'm an awkward boy. Any other video If it has to have like violence or like random shit, I can do it. I can do it easily. But then something I've never done or something I'm technically not allowed to do, I'm just weirded out. And yeah, I want to do it because I've never done it. So I'm gonna say Uraka tells him to follow him, and I'm gonna say Momo, Mina, and I'm gonna say Jiro see this, and I say like those girls like him first. It's a small group of girls. They follow them, and all that they see is just Momo floating Midoriya, but grabbing him by his tie, because he likes ties. It's not like the Midoriya. It's not like the tiny ass tie he wears. It's like, you know, a tie that a businessman would wear practically. So she's just grabbing him by that, and she's just making out with him. But she was closest to him, so she felt most of the power. And so the girls want to stop them, want to stop her. But when they see this, they're just turned on as well. And so they join in the makeout session. Which Urok is pissed, but you know, the more the merrier, right? Sadly, more the merrier. My man Izuku is gonna get owned tonight. You understand? And I'm gonna say they all tell their parents can they have a sleepover at Midoriya's. And Midoriya has to tell his mom that can he have a sleepover at like one of his, I'm gonna say like at Momo's house. And Inko says, sure, but be back home tomorrow, okay? And Midoriya says, alright mom, see you tomorrow. He just packs his shit because he knows he's better pass out. You know, fuck it, there is gonna be sex scene. 1, 2, 3. I believe it's a foursome, probably. I don't know. I forgot who is gonna be joining. And let me say that. And then how do I say this? I'm gonna say they go to a love hotel. Yeah, love hotel. And Momo, Jiro, and Uraka are just hamming ass with Midoriya. Of course, Momo gets to have him first, while Jiro just, gets tongued. I think that's what it is. I don't know. 2 weeks of sex ed can get you hardly anything. And I'm gonna say Uraka is just getting fingered. And so they just kind of take turns all night. I'm gonna say Jiro is the weakest, so she just got knocked out. I'm gonna say they got there like around 8, and Jiro's knocked out at like midnight. But Momo and Uraka are like competitive. Like they want to be the last woman. So, they're just still hauling ass. It's been like 3 a.m. And I'm gonna say Midoriya. No, I'm gonna say Uraka and Momo are knocked out at the same time. Like, alright, you win. But, like, technically nobody wins except Midoriya. He had to be up because, well, stamina and, like, energy and shit. I don't know. And then he's like, crazy girls. And then just knocks on the floor. By the way, they're all naked. Because they were enjoying. But now they're naked, just in a living room. I'm gonna say probably on the bed. And I'm gonna say like they rented out for 2 days, but I'm gonna say that one of the they left their door a tiny bit open. I'm gonna say one of the person that was renting another room right next door, but accidentally opened their room. So just like three naked girls and like one naked guy. The girls are like cutting, cuddling, cuddling, cuddling. They're just cuddling Midoriya. I think that's how you say it, cuddling. It's a weird word, cuddling. Hey, come and cuddle with me. Cuddling. Yeah, cuddling. Sorry. And they said, "Oop, he seems like he had a fun time," and just closed the door. And it's like 8 a.m. And Midoriya is just like, "All right, ladies, I gotta go. My mom's probably waiting for me. So see ya later." And before any of them wake up, he just kind of puts on his pants, his shirt, and shit. And one of the ladies says, "Are you done with your room, Mr. Midoriya?" And Midoriya says, no, I'm done with the room." But the girls are still sleeping, so, whenever they leave, then you can cancel it. And the lady says, "Oh, okay." And then I'm gonna say Momo comes out running like, Midoriya. She has like, she dressed really fast. And Midoriya says, "Yeah, Momo." And Momo says, "We can rent it out for another night if you want to." Just winks at him. And Midoriya says, "No, thank you. One, I don't want you wasting any more money. And two, my mom's waiting for me, so I gotta go." Which that means I don't want no child support, so I'm getting the fuck out of there. And Momo says, "Well, alright." And the day goes on normally, the girls leave the room, they go to their houses, they practically eat breakfast with their parents, practically, they're getting ready, they got all their school supplies, because tomorrow is the first day of UA High School, and, Midoriya says, "Hi, Mom," and Inko says, "Oh, hi, sweetie, how was the sleepover?" And then Midoriya says, "Oh, it was fun. We stayed up till midnight," which was a lie. They stayed up until 3 a.m. And Midoriya Inko says, "Wow, that long? Well, I hope you have enough sleep tonight for UA tomorrow." And and Midoriya says, "Oh yeah, right. I'm starting UA. I'm starting at UA High School tomorrow." And Inko says, "Well, yeah, obviously. Did you forget?" Midori says, "Well, yeah, I was having too much fun at the sleepover." And Inko says, "You kids these days." And Midori says, Not another boomer joke. Come on, Mom. You're better than this." And Inko says, "What are you gonna say? A millennial joke?" And Midori says, "Obviously." And Inko says, "Whatever." I'm gonna say like the day's normal. Nothing really happens. Skips to the night. Midori is just about to go to sleep, but then he hears a couple ringtones. He hears a couple text messages, I mean. And he gets text by Momo, Jiro, and Urok group chat. Because when he was asleep, They woke up in the middle of the night, made a group chat, and they call it fun time. Midoriya's is me and the girls. Just a wink wink emoji. And they say, Midoriya, let's have some round two. And Midoriya says, nope, school tomorrow. Maybe later. Maybe later. And all of them are like, alright, fine. Kill the mood. And that's where I'm gonna lead off, my little perverts. Actually, that should be my intro. Just, hello, pervert. Hello, my perverts. It's your pervert king. No, I wouldn't rank myself as a king. I would never rank myself as a king. More like maybe a prince. No, I would rank myself as a slave, a commoner. Hello, my commoner pervert. Hello, my pervert commoners. I don't know what to call you guys. Hello, my perverts. It's me, your commoner. Actually, that's not bad. That might be my intro. Hello, perverts. Welcome. Hello, perverts. It's me, your commoner. And today we're talking about what if Deku had a harem. That's not bad. Okay, that might be my intro. I might forget it. I might rewatch this video. And remember. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed it. It was very fun and weird because I don't do pervert stuff, and yet I'm, getting used to it slowly but surely. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I never thought I'd have to say this. Please leave a like, a comment. Please subscribe. Please click the notification bell. And if you don't want to, I understand. But if you do enjoy these videos, please subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed.